Tsampa is our Tibetan staple food. It's made out of barley. You first roast it and then grain it. And that's why you can just eat it with water or hot tea and milk. And my grandmother and my mother, they had a huge sack of tsampa when they escaped from Tibet to India. And that's how they survived, because, you know, like in the mountains escaping, they couldn't make a fire and cook something, so they just had like added water where they find water and ate the barley, the tsampa, which was before, you know, they grained it, it was roasted. That's why you can eat it. And till today, I eat tsampa now too, and my mother is actually manufacturing it here for in Europe for the stores, organic stores. My earliest memories of Tibet are when I went the first time to Tibet and I was 6 years old. My brother was 4. And we went to the village where my whole entire family lives. It was very primitive, but it was also very exciting for us as kids, you know, like we didn't have to take a shower because they didn't have a shower, so it was actually great. But my mom took care that we get washed, so we had to go to the river and she washed us. Then all the other Tibetan kids were looking behind the bushes and laughing about us, because Tibetans don't get naked in front of other people and get washed. You only wash yourself once a year, and that's a day before New Year. And it was exciting for us. There was this cow standing in front of the entrance door, and I tried to milk it, but it didn't work, and it was like the only entire cow for the whole village, so they didn't have a lot of milk. I saw how a sheep got killed when I was 6, and for me it was a shock, and everyone else was laughing about me because I was just walking through the village and saw like my cousins just killing the sheep with a knife, and I just stood there, saw it, turned around and ran away, and they were just laughing about me. So what the difference is, like, I grew up in a very safe environment in the first country where you have the possibility to have a good education, and I grew up in a city, so I realized with 6 that there is something else out there. And I'm very glad that my parents always took me to all those places. We did also go to Nepal, India, and Bhutan, where we live with the people, very primitive and simple, which is, I wouldn't say primitive has this negative kind of touch, so it's more like simple, how they live there with no electricity. You go to bed when the sun goes down and get up when the sun gets up. Very authentic, yeah.